Well, hello everyone. TheOntarioGardener here, back with another PlateUp modding guide. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Kitchen Designer. The Kitchen Designer can be found on the PlateUp Steam Workshop. The link will be in the description below, as well as the links to making your own maps and how to use them will also be linked in the description below of this video. So basically, once you have that mod installed, you go down here to Kitchen Designer. This is saying you have a design that you have already made or you found one online and you have the string that goes, it's called the blueprint string or the designer string that goes with it. So basically you go down here, you hit your, for me it's enter, you put in a string or, yeah, I guess is what you would call it. And you basically copy paste. And this is one, and to make sure it works, you hit generate kitchen layout. It will tell you if it's usable. Now down here is where you can do seeds. The large layout supported, this is experimental. I wouldn't recommend using this, well, as of right now because it's experimental. But again, you can experiment with it if you want, but we'll disable it for now. And then also the random seeds. So if you have a seed that you know drops good cards, if you're still doing seeds, you know, for the cards, not just for the layout, which has been changed since the last update where you can just do random or you can just do seeds for layouts, not seeds affect everything. If you want to use a random seed, you hit enabled. If you want to use a fixed seed, saying you know one that has good cards to it, you'd put in here a good seed like that, and you'd have this disabled, and that would be the seed that you're gonna use like that. But for us, we're just gonna use this. We're just gonna use enable random seed because it's irrelevant. Generate your kitchen layout. If you have a one that doesn't work like that, it will not work. It'll say it cannot be generated. So you make sure you have the copy paste right. You hit generate layout, and basically you just click off the screen, or you just hit escape, and it goes back to it. Hit escape again, and here is your map. This is that string that I put in here. This is the map that it gives you. So you can hit your dish, and if you want to have, like, this is a gigantic map, by the way. It's very, very open. Let's jump right into the game, and I'll just show you kind of what this looks like. And this is irrelevant. What it shows on the screen here is irrelevant to the mod that I'm showing you guys. There we go. So basically, this is your custom map, and if you look at it, this is very, very big. I don't know how many squares this actually is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it's a 16 by 20. I think something like that. It's a very large map. But here you go. Like, see how small I look? But I mean, if you're into doing crazy long runs, crazy automations, this is an autumn map. So you remember the autumn maps give you one extra card, or excuse me, one extra group size every 3 days. If you want to go to overtime 50 with this, and you have tons of room for tables out here, and you have tons of room for automation, or if you're playing with more than one person, if you have the MMO mod, which I'll be covering in a bit later episode, you could have 10 people in here. Everybody has their own station. You have tables everywhere. And yeah, it's a pretty powerful thing. And this is just a generic kind of rectangle square map. You can have maps with varying different shapes. You can have, and this is in the designer, which again, the link is in the description below, where basically you can change where you want to have the pass-throughs, change how many, where the walls go, where the doors go, and you can really customize a really crazy looking map to suit your needs, to have fun with, to have like a competition with your friends, or just for bragging rights on the Discord or amongst your friends. Say, hey, look what I made here. This would be the Kitchen Designer. So it's pretty straightforward. If you can find different map strings online for people that have made their own, or you create your own and you import your own string into what I showed you before, how to do that, and it'll bring you into your own custom map. And if you pair this with a couple other different mods that we have, which I'm not going to go over yet, one like choose your own card, your prep ghost, or you choose your own dish, etc., 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 you could have some pretty crazy runs. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you think you might like this mod, it's one of my favorites. It's a mod that I've used before Workshop Support was actually official to make a lot of my guides, because it has a lot of open space. You don't have to deal with a lot of walls, and things are easy to move around. So yeah, it's one of my top 3 mods, along with Prep Ghost, which I covered in another video, which basically allows you during your prep phase to walk through things. Again, search YouTube for my Prep Ghost modding guide on how to get that activated as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like as well as a comment. We'd much appreciated. What type of map are you guys going to make? I'm looking forward to seeing your designs. If you have a string that you want me to try out, just leave it in the comment below. If it's too big to fit in the comment below, you can always reach out to me on Discord with a map string that you created yourself, and I'll give it a whirl. I might even feature it in one of my videos. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a subscribe. We much appreciate it. And I'll catch you all in the next PlateUp modding guide. Take care now.